Hello, everyone. We're back again following West Ham Arsenal 3-3. If I sound annoyed, I am. This stream was scheduled for 1:30, but I just couldn't. We just couldn't wait. We need to talk about this one. As you can tell, I'm not joined by my normal co-host and Tommy. He is unable to be with us today, so we have Irish Kate back again. I think I know your feelings. Just get into it.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no way anyone doesn't know our feelings at this point. It was just utterly disgusting. Like I've always said, we are not a second half team. I just thought that we could have held things much better.
Yeah, I mean, the first half we looked like Champions League quality. Second half we looked like League Two. Doesn't help though. I think we have to start with this too. I have never seen a poorer officiated game than that. You can't blame everything on the officiating, but that has a large part to do. My God.
Yeah, I get that, but can you blame the officiating on Antonio missing a goal?
Well, no, that's on Antonio, but
and Craig Dawson scoring?
no, but I mean, it doesn't help when everything is going one-sided. I believe it was the Dawson own goal where we were given we were fouled, even though and then Moss gave it to Arsenal. So I mean, that does have something to do with the officiating. I'm not putting everything on officiating. Obviously, you have to be better. Moyes' substitutions were piss poor yet again. But my God, you have to do better than that. And that was such a joke of an officiated match.
Yeah, it absolutely was. It's all around disappointing. I think that, obviously that isn't under our control. There's nothing we can do about it. It definitely hurts and counts against us.
Yeah.
But I'm disappointed even more so with our team.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I mean, anytime you're up 3-0 and don't see it off, I mean, that's on you regardless. We had two chances late in the match. The Antonio one, which I'm sorry, I think that was the final nail in the coffin for me as to Antonio should not be our striker next season. Any striker scores that. Antonio puts that wide, hits the post. First of all, as well, rest in peace, Tivlov. But that was the final nail in the coffin for me on that one. Then you had Lingard, who was kind of caught flat-footed. Not surprising, considering he was shocked that he even had a chance for it. But that ball just rattling right in front of goal, that should have been one as well. If Declan had someone, when Declan and Antonio were pushing up, when Declan made that run, if there was one other person with them trailing behind Declan, that's a goal. It's just it just seems like communication broke down. I think morale was gone, and then you had two terrible subs. Noble made no difference in the game. Fredericks didn't either. So I mean, it's just all around, top to bottom, disappointing.
Yeah, it is very disappointing. You're right. You're absolutely correct. When it comes to communication, we definitely had a breakdown in the second half. And, I always feel like we lose our leads when we're in that second half. What is the reason behind it? Are we exhausted? What's going on? Why is there a breakdown of communication? I don't know. I don't know the answer.
I don't know either. The first goal, I mean, I didn't see us getting a clean sheet. The first goal sucked, obviously. I don't think that was the thing that sunk morale. I don't know what it was, but it seemed like second half we were almost overconfident, came out like, oh, we don't need to do much and we can see this off. That first goal goes in from Dawson, and I think that they were just flustered. Egg didn't have anything. They were confused and just couldn't get it together.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think there was something where we came out and we thought we had this one in the bag. And that's not the way you play when you're up. You still need to be aggressive and attack. And we just kind of were comfortable with that. And then once the Dawson goal went in, we were like, oh, all right. And then everyone's kind of started turning on one another. I agree with you. And that is frustrating. But, that is a simple thing too. That's a simple correction that Craig Dawson needs to do, right? Defensively, you don't ever kick the ball towards your own goal. You always try to turn and deflect.
Yeah. To be fair, Danny Hardy did make a good point. He said that goal, the way the placement of it, Dawson has to try and make a clearance on it, and if he doesn't, Aubameyang's right behind him. So I mean, it looked like he just tried to sky it over the bar and just couldn't. It was too close. So I mean, it sucks, but I understand what Danny's saying on that. But at the same time, he could have controlled it a little bit more or pushed it back that exact same way.
And I thought he was toe to toe with a offender there, so I thought there was someone on his back, but there was no one there. He was by himself. So you can't say that he did that because he thought someone else was going to get a foot on it.
Yes, yeah. Danny says he had to try and clear it. I'm
not disagreeing that he shouldn't have tried to clear it. I'm just saying you don't clear towards your own goal.
Yeah. I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to go on this one. It's 2 points lost. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's 2 points lost. So I don't know who had said it earlier, but they said that this might have been a defining moment for our European Championship, European spots. We're still in fifth. We're still sitting for Europa League at the moment. At this point, I mean, I don't know. Like, if we won Champions League, we have to have Chelsea have a few bad performances. They're looking good right now. We have faced them at the end of April, so that could be the defining moment. But I'm sorry, but we have to play better than that. I mean, we have to remember that we have no depth whatsoever. So if we start floundering a little bit, we're frankly fucked.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Any kind of injury, we don't have any bench.
No. I mean, and that is going to be what comes back to bite us, I think, is that lack of depth. And I think it did today, or to a degree it did today. But at the same time, like I had said earlier, the substitutions made no sense. It was clear that we were just trying to sit back and absorb the attack and go for a 3-2 win or a draw. And once you settle in on that, I think, like, once Moyes settled in on that, I think that's what was the ultimate nail. I think the players kind of just knew that they were playing, just hoping, clutching at straws that they would win, and there was no morale. I think that they were just defending for their lives and they were exhausted.
Well, I also feel like, what other option did Moyes have? I don't think we have the option for depth. I mean,
no. I mean, we didn't have Fornals, I will grant that. Right. But I mean, we still had like Lanzini on the bench. It was clear that we went defensive. I mean,
we did. We put Noble
in. We probably could have seen it out for the back with leaving Benrahma and Bowen on. Bowen was getting back and defending anyway too. So it just doesn't make sense why you bring him.
He picked Bowen. Honestly, I thought maybe he would have pulled Benrahma, because to me he was very silent all game. And we have a very deep crowd that very much wanted Benrahma to start. And, I thought Benrahma was going to do more. And he didn't. He was silent.
Yeah, this is true too. Yeah, put up Fredericks on the right, no support for Cresswell, marking Pepe, who just comes on. That makes no sense either. I think even Moyes was tactically flustered. I don't think he really had a solution.
I don't know what his solution could have been, to be honest. I think that, we fell short, and we need to, be better in these certain situations. Like Antonio, he hit near post. At least go for far post. It's wide open.
Yeah. Trying to pull up. I was curious here as to what Moyes' comments after the game would be. They haven't started the post game conference yet. I don't even know what I don't even
if
know what to think about with this game. What's that?
I mean, I think that, you know, we were all elated in the first 15, 20 minutes of the game. I knew it was going to be trouble leading into the second half. I knew that we were going to struggle. I just didn't think we were going to struggle this much. And, you know, I think that moving forward, if we're looking ahead, these are the things that we need to focus on and clean up, or we're not going to be in that top 6. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we stand in a very good position at the moment. Now, granted, if you look at it, I mean, we're still going to be in 5th place, I believe, after today. Let me look here.
Yeah, we'll be in 5th place after today, but, you know, moving forward, we really need to focus.
Yeah, I mean, we're 3 points. Everton have a game in hand, but they don't have the goal difference, so we're pretty safe in 5th. Tottenham, even if they win today, they go 6th, a point behind us. So I mean, we're safe in 5th for the moment, and now we have a break too, which I think we desperately needed at this point. We needed some time. We have Wolves on the other end of it, April 5th, and then a week later we have Leicester City.
Well, it's also frustrating too, and I'll mention this, that, you know, Arsenal just played on Wednesday.
Yeah.
How much rest do we really need? And maybe that digs into our bench situation again. We need the depth. This is what's going to make us one of those top tier teams. How are we going to?
I like this comment from Andrew. We just seize up against the bigger team, show too much respect. But it's incredible though, because we didn't show them that respect in the first half. We didn't show them that, and we took it to them.
That's
it was
exactly
a master
what I was
class.
going to say, Chris.
It was a master class, and then we kind of pulled our foot off the gas and just then we gave them the respect, not as a big 16, but just, oh, you can come at us all you want.
Well, and that to me sums up a team that doesn't have the longevity, right? Like, you're getting tired. You're getting, you know, you're letting things occur because you're exhausted. And I can't blame them for that. When you're playing 90 minutes game in and game out, like that's tough. So, you know, we need to look for a bench if we want to continue long term.
Yeah, and I mean, I was in the watch along with the E13 guys. I don't know if any of them are here, but I was saying after that, I mean, you look at Lingard. Lingard scored and got an assist within 2 minutes, literally. And I'll say that quick free kick to Bowen, that's absolutely brilliant. And we need to bring him in. But after that, I mean, minus the goal, like the attempt right in front of goal, I mean, he largely kind of disappeared in the second half.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, professionals making millions an hour and a half isn't all that hard.
Yeah, I hear you, Danny, but you know, you have to remember, we started right back up from COVID, and we've been going since then. So I'm not blaming them for that.
Mark, out of curiosity, how did Moss help us? I don't know of any time Moss helped us. I've never seen a call where the referee calls a foul, then says, "Oh, there was no foul," so West Ham's given the ball back after he ends the attack. I have never seen that in my life.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, Moss was delighted at full time. It doesn't surprise me. Cheers, Arthur. Yeah. This is a dumbfounding one. I'm just dumbfounded. That's really the only word I can use for it. I that or disbelief. I can't understand it. I really can't.
I think disbelief is definitely the word that we're looking for. I think that, you know, over the past several weeks, we've had hiccups and it's been a little bit tough. But prior to this, we really were moving in a more cohesive manner, and we looked that way in the first half. We were that team that the first half, and come second part of the first half and second half, it just fell apart. And so we need to continue to start connecting that.
Yeah, and yeah, we can still get Europe. Absolutely,
you're right. We can, and you're right. But it's going to be the attitudes of the locker room and what they do from here on out. They have an option. Are they going to take that option and move forward in a positive manner, or are they going to be negative? And this is the turning point for us.
Yeah, this is the defining moment. And Danny said, is anyone happy that we got a point today? Obviously not. To a degree, it's a point. At the end of the day, it's a point. It helps, but it's 2 points lost. This is the defining moment. With a break in hand now, we can go into this. We're definitely going to be able to get 4 nulls back on the back end of this. So that helps us there. But it's a matter of, are we going to learn from this and figure it out? Or is it just going to sit in the back of our minds and say, this is what we're always capable of too? If that's the attitude we take from it, we will finish 8th or 9th.
Yes. And that's exactly what I want to say to you and say to Danny. Like, yeah, great. That's a point. But riddle me this. Aren't we better than just that point? Isn't that frustrating that we know we're better? We have the capability. And that's what makes it frustrating. That we are better and we can be better.
Yeah. Danny, I mean, we can't we have no one on the bench, yeah. But I mean, what's done is done. And we've been playing well with the team that we've had, with the bench that we've had.
Yeah.
We can address that, and it seems like we are in the summer.
And everybody, don't get me wrong, everybody has a bad game.
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes. But these are crucial mistakes that are costing us big time.
Yeah. Yeah, Arsenal are our bogey team. I understand that too. But, I mean, regardless if it's a bogey team or not, you were up 3-0. I mean, I'm sorry, but even if you're up 3-0 against Man City and you end up drawing that match, you're disappointed. It doesn't matter the quality of the other team.
By the way, did you see the statistic that popped up that no other team has been up 2-0 and lost a game, or not lost a game, or tied a game or whatever, except Swansea City and I don't know.
Oh no! What you're referring to was we were the first team to score 2 own goals in the same match.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, you're right.
Since
Chris, I need you to pull out those stats for me.
Yeah, but we were the first team to score 2 own goals in the same match since Swansea 2017. Coincidentally, against Arsenal as well.
So, statistically, where did we fall with possession? Because I thought we did pretty well.
Let me see here. That's the wrong app.
Because I thought we did pretty well possessing the ball. It was just, those minor.
Arsenal held the ball 63%.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Mark, we had our chances, and we're not dismissing that. We've talked about that, but I mean, it's the lack of communication. I don't know why. With Rice's chance, for example, why was there no one else coming with him other than Antonio? Antonio was in front of him, and he was marked. If someone was right behind him, if someone was charging forward with Rice, the way that ball rebounded, that's right in the box right there. That's a sitter. So, I mean, it's just lack of communication. It seemed like we were going too defensive. Like, it almost seemed like it was like, all right, he's got this. We're going to stay back here in case they counter.
Yeah, we definitely did go defensive for sure.
Yeah, we've hit the post 1,000 times this season. Yeah, I mean, look at Clip. Look at West Ham Clips. I mean, he's gone through how many cats now?
It was a struggle. It was definitely a struggle.
Yeah, and like I said, we now move into the international break with Wolves on the other side. I don't know what Wolves. Let me see here because I don't know what.
Oh, we should have no problem defeating Wolves.
We shouldn't, but yeah, I mean that's going to be the defining moment. See if this is the turning point. That's going to be the defining moment. If we come out even remotely negative, we're screwed the rest of the season.
Yeah, agreed. Very much.
No. No. European dream is not over. Maybe Champions League, but we're still in Europa spots. We're still in Europa spots.
Hey, Fo, I'll see you Thursday. Coming on the show, right?
Oh, really? Oh, very nice. But yeah, the European football dream is not dead. It's still alive. It's taken a hit, but it's just going to be a matter of what happens in these next few matches.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, though, we still do need to put this into perspective. 9 games left. We're sitting at 49 points at 5th place. I mean, going into the season, I think just about every West Ham fan would have taken that.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. I mean, we're in a way better place than we were. So.
Yeah. So you're confident with
that.
Wolves? You're confident with the Wolves match? You think
I am confident. I went in confident today. I think we could have had it, despite some misfortunes. They got to pull it together, and we'll go from there. Yeah.
Yeah. The other key is with international, we just have to hope that I'm knocking on wood on this one, but we just have to pray to God no one gets injured.
Well, that absolutely. We have nowhere to go if we have any more injuries.
Yeah, the amount of players that we have out on international play right now: Declan, Lingard, Souček, Soufal, Fabianski. I think Antonio might be going out for Jamaica now.
Yeah, no, he didn't make Jamaica.
Oh, he didn't switch in time. So, yeah, we're still in the hunt. Exactly. It ain't over till it's over. Exactly. It's
right.
Exactly.
I don't think we're saying it's over. I just, I think we all share disappointment, and
This I agree with.
Sometimes that happens, and yeah, exactly. When we get Ogbonna back, I mean,
yeah, I mean, Diop had another one of those games where it was, the first half I was very concerned with him. It just looked like he was out of place, looked like he was missing everything. And then obviously he has that goal line clearance, which in the long run, that's the saving grace. I mean, that's what kept us with a point instead of a loss. So second half he did better, but we need that solid back line of Dawson and Ogbonna again. I'd even almost look at putting Balbuena in for Diop next match.
Well, unfortunately, Chris, I got to roll. But it was so good to see everyone. And you know what? Let's just hope next game is better. We can collect from today and move forward.
Yep. Well, all right, guys. Yep. So that's cool.
Well, you can stay, Chris, but I'm going to roll.
All right. Take care, Kate.
All right, guys. I'll see you Thursday.
So, yeah, everyone, thank you for joining us as always. Obviously, Kate had to go quick. We do have the international break coming up, so we are going to be on a bit of a hiatus, obviously. And I'm hoping Tommy, I shouldn't say hoping, but I think Tommy will be back for the Wolves match. If not, I'm sure you guys will see Kate again. Thank you for always joining us in the chat. Sorry for the short stream, but I mean, this was one that we just had to get through kind of quick. This was a frustrating one. So yeah. Enjoy the few weeks breaks, everyone. Thank you for joining us as always. And until that next match, come on, you Irons.